Actually, just gonna get rid of this. Don't need that. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the nice episode of Storm King's Thunder.
Good evening.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, late
What's up?
reactions all around. Okay.
Sorry, I was on the ball.
You dropped it.
Sorry, let me make it up to you. Hello, darlings.
I have a drift globe. Hi.
Hooray. Please note that the daylight spell does not give off light that hurts vampires.
Dang it.
Noted.
Let's just hope we don't run into any vampires then.
Suddenly vampires everywhere.
Wait. If you uncork the decanter of endless water, does it count as a running source of water?
If you use geyser,
The decanter.
yeah, if you use I think you need to use geyser.
There's a way we can enchant it so that it's always holy water.
Bessie, can we get a cleric to bless the container itself so it just gives out endless holy water?
I don't think that would work.
Nice try.
Plus blessing water is fucking expensive.
Is there any way I could teach my alchemy jug to make holy water? These are questions for later.
Yes, this is time for the recap.
Yeah, who wants to recap us?
Rizwin got everyone in a fight that we could have totally avoided. And she didn't even participate.
Because she beefed it on the lockpick.
I'm happy with how things went.
But yeah, so we ended up teaching Reed some good old dispel magic in preparation for the heist. We had him do his elfy long rest, aka 4 hours, and then we went over there. We were able to successfully dispel the arcane lock on the carriage house door, and then as well as the alarm spell that was on the carriage door itself. We were able to get the magical item stash that we were after without alerting the guards. Rizwin, however, was not satisfied because she was given a task by the leader of the Thieves Guild, Olivia Hogcollar, and her mentor to retrieve a piece of jewelry. She decided to sneak around and enter the front door. After looking on the first and second floors without finding anything, she proceeded to the third floor and snuck into Lady Margaster's bedroom, which she was asleep in. Decided not to look around first, but go straight to the chest and try to unlock it. Fucked that up. Woke up Lady Margaster. Fight ensued, though Rizwin was first turned into a newt that was broken by her biting Lady Margaster's hand, but then she got charmed and everybody else beat up the guards, which ended up being Cambions, and then Lady Margaster teleported away somewhere. Rizwin went back up to the bedroom to notice that there was a piece of a necklace just sitting right on the nightstand that she could have grabbed, but she didn't apparently think to look. Anyways, she successfully, after a couple tries, unlocked the chest, and we got some more money and a few more. And I think we got back Pulchar's immovable rod, and then we were all like, okay, let's get the fuck out of town and head to Zymorvan Hall. Did I miss anything?
That seems to sum it up pretty well.
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right, you guys are, as you approach Zymorvan Hall, perched atop a crag overlooking the Ralvin Road with a clear view of the Evermoors to the south and the Moonwood to the north. To keep a mortared stone with high-pitched roof that has wooden statues of baying wolves rising from its peaks. A branch in the road winds up to the Keep's Gatehouse in the Bailey. Yeah.
Alrighty. What time is it about now? Is it still like in the middle of the night? Or
Let's see. You guys were traveling for a couple days. I think it's probably midday.
okay.
Does anyone know about this place we're heading to other than our objective?
I don't know. Does Rizwin know anything about Zamorvan Hall?
Make a history check. Fuck.
Aha! I know everything about Zamorvan Hall.
Make up for all those rolls you didn't get to make last session.
One of the things you know is that the Zymorvan family of Silvery Moon has watched over the surrounding lands for 4 generations.
Alright.
See if there's anything new other than that I can tell you. Apparently not.
They're owned by the same family for like 400 years.
Oh, nobles. No offense, Ezra.
None taken.
Well, I guess we'll just head right in then.
Yes.
Is there a gate, or is it just an open road that leads into the area?
Is there a town greeter?
Well, there's no town greeter, but there's no one here to actually stop you from just kind of moving through. There are a couple guards posted, of course, but no one seems to stop you.
One of my favorite town setups. Excellent. Let's see. Well, I guess I'll find a place to set up our stuff then. Is there a stable or a tavern anywhere?
I would assume so.
There's a stable. Although this place is kind of more like a keep or stronghold of some kind.
There. So, guys, I'm assuming this will be more of a passing through town rather than a let's stay a full day.
That's fine with me. I'm sure there's other places for us to be.
All right. Well, I'll just bring it to the stable. How much for the afternoon?
Like 2 silver.
Alrighty, here you go. I'll give him the 2 silver. Okay, guys, I bought him out for the afternoon, and we're on business today. Gonna get some stuff done.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, I'm amped up. Let's do some official stuff.
Alright, so who's this dude we gotta talk to? This is Rizwin saying this to the party.
Chara quickly looks at his wrist paper. Horturus Zemovian. I'm bad at pronouncing.
Zimorvin.
Yes.
I can imagine Leon like rolling his eyes and correcting him as he's trying to after he says that.
Oh, it's the guy that owns this place. Okay.
Yes, one of the people that owns this place. Yes.
Well, let's get going then.
He has a great giant slaying sword. Sorry, yes, let's move on from this.
Leon is already going away.
All right, as you guys are enter the keep, you do notice that there aren't really any guards out here. You kind of look back, and that person that you thought was a guard is actually doing other things out there. He's actually kind of cleaning up and stuff.
Do I know if Zach?
It's
Yes,
this place is basically just run by a family. They have some workers, but they don't seem to have any guards in the keep itself. In many of the hallways and rooms seem to have suits of armor standing in dark corners and swords mounted on oak wooden panels and dusty carpets, but not a whole lot else.
Rizwin kind of suspiciously eyes the suits of armor.
So that guy outside is just for show. He's like a decoration piece to make them think they're more defended.
Right.
This is gonna sound like a crazy question, but can I do a minor illusion near the guy who's sweeping?
What do you want to do? Just tell me what you want to do with it.
Essentially, I want to see if he's an actual cleaner, or if he's like a stealthy guard of sorts. Like, I want to know if he's actually a janitor or not. So I was gonna minor illusion like a small monster creature, like something that normally people would fight, just near him to see what he would do in reaction.
What's the range on minor illusion?
30 feet.
That's pretty close. So you'd have to really go back and go get closer to him, I guess. I mean, you're more than welcome to try and make a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. Can I stealthily go up there so he doesn't see me coming first, and then do sleight of hand, or no?
Sure.
I mean, does Badger voice her wanting to see if this guy is actually a guard or not?
I don't see her voicing.
I don't
her
think
thing.
so. I feel like Badger's one who thinks more than speaks her mind. Like her, she's like, if I did this and this and this, like research-wise. So yeah,
Okay.
she rolled a 5 for stealth and a 9 for sleight of hand.
Yeah, that's not great. He notices you.
I think isn't minor illusion a vocal thing?
Well, that's part of the sleight of hand, just to...
No, it's a motion and material. Okay, sorry about that.
Either
Let's see,
way.
how do I stealthily say, make something appear? You don't hear me. So what does he do in seeing what I did?
You actually got a little too close. He's kind of backing up as he didn't notice you when he was sweeping, so your spell doesn't actually go off.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll just kind of walk away then.
He just kind of says, "Oh, pardon me," and continues.
Does he have any scarring on him? Do I see any scarring or something that looks like he may be battle trained?
Make a perception check.
I
I'm
mean,
actually-
in
Damn
D&D
it!
world, I would assume that you don't necessarily have to have battle training to have scars, because it is a rough work.
I mean, you don't notice anything?
I think we could conquer this village.
I'll go ahead and
I
quickly
stare
jog.
at Pochar.
I also stare at Bulchara.
I'm
I'll
not saying
jog
we
back
do
there.
it.
Should we just ask him if he knows where the person we're looking for is?
I think that would be the best idea.
Do you say that in front of Badger?
Yeah.
Badger's gonna turn around. Hey, do you know people around here?
Of course. And he continues sweeping.
We need to find someone.
Who are you looking for?
Ah! Who are we looking for? She's gonna ask the group, turning back to the group.
Face
Arthos.
palm.
Same?
Arthos?
Arthos I Morven.
What
We're
she
looking-
said!
Oh, the
I
boss
just got-
man, of course.
Where is Boss Man?
Sorry, can you guys think you guys are saying is making me laugh.
Huh?
Oh, he's up at the top usually, keeping watch on the road.
Do you mind leading us to the top? Or should we just kind of randomly just go around ourselves and see what we see?
If you go, go down that hall that you're currently in, take the second right, and the third left, and then there is a spiral staircase that leads upwards. That should lead you to him.
Badger's eye is gonna twitch a second, listening to all these directions, and then she's gonna start writing down the directions on a piece of paper, knowing her memory is not gonna help at all in this case.
We'll figure it out. As we're walking away, I'm going to say to the group, I think like I may be a bad guard. I mean, it's 6 people armed to the teeth and weapons, clearly some spell users, and we ask where his boss is, and he just points us to him.
Or Bulchara. He has total confidence in his boss, which is why he's not worried.
Fair enough.
The area he's cleaning, does it even look like it needs to be cleaned? I should have asked that first.
I mean, it's hard to tell.
Boss is always watching. Best look busy.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, well. Okay, I will do my best. And Badger's gonna start walking off. 2 rights, 3 lefts. 2 rights, 3 lefts. No. 3 rights, 2 lefts. Wait. Wasn't there a straight? Shit.
Leon just goes ahead and go inside.
I'm
Okay.
just going to follow Leon.
And when you guys took the horse, put the horses in the stable for a sec, you did notice there were others. And as you're walking past, you do notice like some regular soldiers that are just kind of resting here.
Do any of them look familiar to me?
No.
Okay.
I put my hand on Ruby's shoulder, just staying a little closer to her, making sure Onyx is tucked in my hood. And I do not have the Batman helmet on right now,
Okay.
but I'm still wearing the toddler outfit, the sailor outfit.
Of course you are.
So are these guys like injured at all, or are they just in the hallway?
No, they're like in some of the other rooms. They almost these like lower levels almost seem like a barracks of kind that people just can come in and rest
Just
their
rest
heads.
up.
Yeah.
I won't bother them then. Let's continue on.
My memory is always so bad at these things. I know who we're here and what we want, or who we're here for and what we want from him. What? How do we know about him and who sent us?
That's what I was asking.
Leon face palms for the third time in this like
We are
what, hour.
here to we're here to see if we can get this great sword that we heard so much about.
Oh, okay, so no one sent us then. All right. We're just here trying to claim their greatest of weapons. Got it.
You do, well, Reed, Ezra, Leon. You'll remember that Urgala was the one that sent you here.
Yep.
I remember that too, but Rizwan wouldn't.
Yeah, this Rizwin wouldn't.
Amnesia.
All right, you guys follow the path you're taking. You eventually find your way up to the top bit of the keep.
When we get to the boss's door, I'm gonna turn to Char. Char, can I kick the door in? I never get a chance to do that.
Leon
No.
opens the door.
There is no door. It's
No!
Oh, okay.
It'd be very rude.
Mm,
I was about to say to Leon too. That's also very rude. We should knock.
I'm assuming it's
Anyway.
stairs.
When you guys get to the top, you do see an older human man in full plate with like a white cape. Just kind of looking
Metro Man?
looking westward.
Hello.
He turns around. Oh, hello. And what brings you lot here?
I'm gonna bump Leon on the arm. Should we just come out and say it? Here.
Leon sighs. We were sent here by Urgala.
Oh, you know Urgala. How is she doing? It has been a long time since I have heard that name.
She's alright. Doing quite well at the bar and everything.
That is good to hear.
Unfortunately, my stay there, we got attacked by like 2 fire giants.
Ah, fire giants, yes.
That giants have been running rampant these days.
Yes, that certainly seems to be the case. We haven't had any at this particular location, thankfully. However, yes, they have definitely caused an alarm.
Unfortunately, that's due to the what's the cause happening? Anyways, she told us that you have like a giant slayer greatsword.
Oh, yes, I do indeed, or I did have one.
Did.
Oh,
Leon, you're gonna fucking hate me.
Nani?
Fetch quest time.
Baka.
He sighs. Yes, unfortunately, my son decided to get it into his head to marry some harlot from Yartar, some... I don't know what their affiliation is, but... I disowned him. He stole the sword and left.
So I'm guessing you want us to hunt him down then.
Well, if you're gonna want the sword, that's probably what you're gonna have to do, and you are more than welcome to have it. If you're going after giants, you are going to need it.
How long ago did he leave here?
I swear, if he
Oh.
married that elf that Volchara called a man,
Jesus Christ.
It all comes full circle.
Okay. Tell
How
us
long?
more.
Sorry, I was just thinking how long ago did the sun steal the sword?
Oh, it's been maybe 6 or 7 months.
Oh, there goes my idea. What you got, Leon?
Okay. Alright, so tell us about your son. Like, I'm assuming human, of course.
Yes, human, as like me, of course, and in his late 20s. Blonde hair, brown eyes. Married some common thief. Don't know what happened to make him do that, but I suppose there's nothing to stop that now.
Do you have any description of the female?
No, unfortunately, I don't even know her name.
That is not good. And what's your son's name?
Carl.
Could you imagine if all of our characters were actually laughing in the game as soon as this guy said his son's name and how awkward that would have been?
A little bit, yeah. Holy shit.
You actually named your son Carl? Fuck.
I think the tone would just kill me, though, really.
The immersion just broke.
Carl. Carl.
Okay. Continue on, DM.
I have a question for the DM.
Yes.
Does Carl only have one left foot?
He has both. Or he only has one left foot, of course. He's freaking.
He has 2 left feet.
He has 2 feet. One of them is left.
Aw. I just wanted to know who owned all those left socks.
Oh. Oh, that's a different joke.
Well, I suppose we can check in Yartar and see if he's there. That'd be the most logical path to follow first.
Can't do it just yet.
You can't? I apologize you've come all this way for which basically amounts to nothing, but
It's fine.
Excuse me. Did the sword have a scabbard? And do you still have it if it did?
unfortunately he stole that as well as the sword.
Do you happen to have any of his clothing or items of cloth of his he may have owned?
Well, I'm mostly asking because I can cast a locate object now.
You can. He kind of looks at you.
Through the use of magical tools, yes.
Well, that may prove helpful if I give you a description.
Oh, yes, actually, it will. I'm gonna nudge Badgers, like, Badger, write it down.
She will not eagerly pull out her stuff. And then she's gonna like prop her book up against Ruby's back, kind of a hard surface to write.
All right. The description he gives you, it's a great sword that has like on the very end of like the hilt, there is like a little loop that has 2 chains that have a piece of bone attached to it. And the blade itself, it doesn't like look metal. It almost looks like stone.
Ooh.
Alright.
Like a stone or clay or something along those lines.
All right, very distinguishing.
Does he have any articles of clothing I may have?
Why do you need them, if I may ask?
I got a sniffer right here. She's kind of like throw her thumb over her shoulder, pointing at Ruby. So if
Oh.
we'll get closer, we can help her to track.
Oh, he kind of puts two and two together. Oh. Yeah, we have some of his old clothing still here. He didn't take everything.
Okay, which way to his room so I can get him something?
Yeah, I will lead you there. He leads you down a level.
Thank you for leading me. I really appreciate it. The guy in the front said 2 lefts, 3 rights, and something else, and I don't know. It was just. She's gonna keep rambling on as she's following after him as fast as her legs can keep up with him. Just
Okay.
ramble as he follows.
I assume the
some-
party is following.
Oh yes, I'm
I'm
gonna
following.
I'm gonna search for clues in his room.
By the way, why is he sweeping the ground outside? Doesn't he know dirt stays outside anyways?
At some point during her ramble, I just asked for like some sort of story from him.
Okay. Now I gotta make something up. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, wait, where did he meet this girl at? Sorry. Thinking about the
that's
sun
fine.
again.
Where you always meet girls.
No, like,
At the
where?
bar.
Like, was he in different town or city or village when he met her, or where did he meet her?
He was in Yartar. He was visiting Yartar at that time.
Yartar. Holy shit, that's far away on the map. Finally found it on the map.
Yeah.
Well, we did pass through there.
Didn't you say they eloped there?
Oh, that's where he married her, and that's where he met her.
I feel like also if she's a thief, then she would try to stay in her home turf. So. Probably Yartar's the best way to go.
Yeah,
as
that's what-
Rizwin's shifty eyes.
Oh, we're her turf.
She stolen from you? No. You said they left about 2 or 3 months ago with the sword?
6 or 7 months.
Does he have access to funds, or do you think he would pawn a family heirloom? Is pawn a word back then? Sorry, or he sell the family heirloom?
He would be a fool to sell it.
You also said he was a fool for marrying who he married, so...
Yes, but the selling it would be harmful to his health.
Harmful to his health? How so?
Rizwin just kind of chuckles.
How so?
He kind of cracks his knuckles. His heavy-plated, gauntleted knuckles.
Leon nods.
Badger will blink a couple of times, still not sure what just happened.
Pacharo will
Means
tap
his
her.
son would get an ass whooping if he sold the family heirloom.
But shouldn't he have got an ass whooping for stealing the sword to begin with?
Well, it's still in the family.
She's whispering that to Rizwin, by the way. She's not saying that out loud for this guy to hear her say that.
It's still in the family if he has it.
It is kind of hard for him to get an ass whooping if he's not around his father.
That's
That
what I'm
too.
saying. If he sells the sword elsewhere, how would the father know?
Word gets around.
Yeah.
Ah, so if word gets around, any word where your son might be located?
In Yartar,
Besides Yartar, Yartar is pretty big.
that's
It's
why
just
we're
based upon
going
so
to find
much.
him.
Yeah, so our next clue is if we don't find anything in his bedroom.
If his father knew where he was, he probably would have sent somebody for him.
Like I said, if they're in Yartar, or I'm pretty sure my locate object thing can find him. At least if we give it a few tries.
So, anyways, did your son like to drink, or was he normally sober? Was he religious, or
When you say religious, he laughs.
so that's a no. Okay, that's something to note. She's gonna write down that note real fast. Does he like to drink or gamble?
Yeah, sometimes.
Hmm.
I also have a question. Are we going there just to get the sword, or are you hiring us to retrieve your son? Or
Well, it's not no matter what my son decides to do with his life if he wants to marry a harlot, but all I'm saying is that's if he wishes to have the sword, that is where you can most likely find it.
Can we have in writing that you're allowing us to have the sword in case he puts up a fight?
Sure. Just let me get some parchment.
Here you go. She's gonna shove her stuff hold it up in the air for him that she already has out.
He kind of holds him. No. You keep that. I have my own.
He has special stationery.
Her eyes are gonna get very large. Oh, is it actually papyrus?
Parchment?
Papyrus.
I think she means paper. That stuff's rare back now.
I know.
Well, paper is the cheap one. Parchment is the expensive one.
But yeah, he actually goes to lead you guys to where seems like an office. There's actually
Wait. I thought we were going to the son's room first.
You went to the sun's room. You're able to get a piece of clothing for Ruby to sniff out.
Was there like a diary or anything in there like hidden away or something like that?
There did not seem to be.
Any like carvings on his walls or etchings, whatever they used to do back then?
No.
Did
Any
he carve into his initials into his bedpost?
any female clothing in this room that definitely does not belong to him. That might belong to her.
You don't
He
see
has
any.
female clothing that belongs to him.
We need to like get like a cartoon made, like one of those like black and white ones, and it's just like a comic strip of just like Badger looking through a room looking for a major plot point. Like, but there's just an arrow like miles away saying here. She just doesn't notice it.
There's gotta be something here. I know there is. Don't worry, I'll figure it out.
All right. Yeah, he leads you into his basically his office for the that you gather. There's more like sets of armor in here, more like swords on the wall. You actually see a large skull mounted on the wall.
Does Badger
Is it
recognize what type of skull?
Make a history check.
Oh, history. Why am I not proficient in that when I have all these books I like to collect and take notes on, especially with animals? Son
Maybe
of a...
I feel the
You
same
have
way
the
with the
books
college
because you're
tour.
not proficient in history.
So I have to ask about the skull.
All right. Ah, yes. He kind of looks at it proudly. A black dragon.
Oh.
The
You
most
know-
useless of I don't know.
You know, Argala was with me when we slayed that.
Do tell.
All right.
Can Rizwan tell how old the dragon was by the size of the skull?
Make an intelligence check.
3 days.
It's just a baby.
That baby.
It's hard to tell. I mean, it's bigger than you are.
Oh. Okay.
Well, during our adventuring days, we did manage to come across this. Actually, that's actually kind of where I got that sword. This bastard had it in his hoard. What? It wasn't a huge dragon. It wasn't an adult. It was still very difficult to kill. Very dangerous.
I
As
could
are all
imagine,
dragons.
as Rizwan says, looking at the skull that is larger than herself.
Yes, that was definitely fun. Almost lost a person. Thankfully we didn't. We managed to slay it and kept it as a trophy. Actually, and he kind of like shows a bit of it of his neck. There's a nice acid scar on his that seems to go down to his chest.
Ow.
Ezra
Hey.
kind of chuckles. We very much remind him of my father.
In a good way, I hope. And he laughs.
Yes, he very much is will boast about one of his endeavors from his career when he has the opportunity.
To be
Yes.
honest, given that awkward, like, yeah.
My father did that too, but he's nothing like you. Oh.
Can Pulchar stand next to the dragon skull for a second?
Oh, okay.
Badger wants to attempt to try to draw Pulchara by the dragon skull like he was the one who slain it. Kind of like a weird selfie, but drawing style.
This will take a long time. I think we should keep moving.
Would that be sleight of hand or performance?
To make a drawing,
Yeah,
Dex.
Dex.
Oh,
Okay, it's you don't get the whole thing because it's a very, very quick sketch, but it looks passable. It looks decent for the amount of time you spent on it.
I will proudly show off my work to Pulchara. You have slain the dragon! She's gonna beam up in her little toddler sailor outfit.
Oh yes, that actually looks lovely.
We can tell people you slain this dragon when we go to town and maybe make some money.
I don't
Rizwan's
know
gonna
about that,
walk
but
up to Badger and whisper in her ear, "Don't plagiarize people's kills."
yeah, I'd rather not take credit for someone else's work. But if you don't mind, I'd like to hold on to this picture. It'd make a lovely gift for my cousin.
Sure! She's just gonna hand him the picture and then go back over to Ruby.
Okay.
Thank you.
Selfie.
I'd like to look over the suits of armor.
All right. It's gonna be a nice, well, decent plate. Although kind of familiar in a way.
Familiar.
I know what you mean by that.
You just get a feeling of familiarity.
What do I roll for that history?
Sure, that or insight.
Well, I got +3 to my insight, so.
Yeah, that's fine. These remind you of the animated armor you guys fought when you went hunting the Weevil.
That's why you don't see any guards.
I go ahead and
They're
let them know
secret
about this.
guards.
Like, no, Aston, What do you know about a man named the Weevil?
I pulled out the wanted poster that we had from him earlier.
Oh, I was, I believe he was a Zentarum accomplice or something along those lines. Word is he was caught recently.
Yeah, we did that.
We did.
I put the poster away.
Get the size of a bounty, did you?
Eh,
What we didn't make in money, we made in magic and also money.
Well,
and
that's...
also money.
Well, you still gained.
Oh yes, yes.
That's quite an honorable feat. He comes up to you, Leon, and wants to shake your hand.
I give him. I'll extend my hand and give him the shake.
It's a nice, firm handshake.
Yes. Firm.
Seems to respect you guys.
The reason I brought it up is because these suits of armor here, they remind me of some things down there. Yes, PTSD flashbacks.
Interesting. Leon getting cubed and then shot with an arrow. And all the things trying to punch him.
He's very not happy right now. Just shake shot of it. Alright, so what were we talking about again? Hello? Hi.
Did the Weevil ever steal these from you? I think is where you were going.
Oh, no.
Uh, hmm. Okay.
Awkward silence.
Well, I was trying to ask, none of your men tried going after him, did they?
None of my men, no. Oh, I don't really command anyone anymore. Retired, of course.
Ah, it's not bad. You still have your youth and your pride from all your glories of battles.
I don't know about youth, but definitely the latter.
I was just about to compliment him, but I feel like it'd be a double-edged knife towards Ezra.
You can't say that and not say it.
I have to say, that you are one of the most amazing nobles I've ever met.
Well, Ezra certainly hasn't killed a black dragon.
No, but you're supposed to pretend that your magic-using friends are awesome.
You are?
Yes, you should try it.
Rizwin said that sarcastically.
Well, I was essentially raised as a farm boy, recently turned noble, so I won't take too much offense to that.
Ah, that's good.
Well, I know you didn't really want to stay here for too long, Polchara, so do you just want to go ahead and go?
Yes, we can go directly to your stop, and then if you guys want after that, we can go to. Well, we did say we were going east anyway after we do your next stop, Griswin. So I suppose y'all are all worked out. Not east west. We were heading west.
I suppose say we don't want to go in the desert.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, your current things are for Well, to Yartar, of course. Over to here. You have one thing you could do, and Rizwin's thing is over here.
So yay! Resting and backtracking.
Don't forget, you guys have access to the Harper teleportation network.
Ooh, that's true too.
Oh. That's nice.
Does Reed know where they all are, or
He does.
Fast travel in
we can
D&D. Let's
teleport
go.
over there, but I don't have the spell yet.
No, but you were. They did say that they can help you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then we could teleport from what's the closest one? Everland.
Wait, does Everlyn go to where? Wandering Forest?
No, we're only capable of teleporting to Mirrorbar, Everland, Neverwinter, Loudwater, Waterdeep, and Yartar.
Ooh. Uh, Oh, that sounds good. So what's our trail? Are we going to Vondor's Woods, or are we messing around this teleportation stuff first?
We should probably do what's the quickest for us. I mean, we don't have all the time in the world.
Well, we should probably do Rizwan's thing first, because if we don't, after we go all the way over here, like our destination, if we didn't, would be go to here, get teleported to here, or get teleported to here, and then go over here. When our travels could just be here, here, and teleport to here, and then decide what we want to do.
That's true, but if we come across any giants without the giant slaying sword, it could be treacherous.
Well, I'm saying like like either we're going to not know what we want to do next and have the teleportation where we currently are, or not have the teleportation where we currently are and wondering what to do next. That's my main concern. But if you guys think it's safer to get the Giant Slayer first, or I'll agree. I'm just weighing our options on the table.
I feel like we should get all our stuff done while we're up here, so we don't have any reason to come back up here.
Okay. Well, we've done well enough so far
Yeah.
against these giants. I suppose one trek or two more wouldn't hurt. Though, Reed, I have something I want to discuss with you. Once we all get settled in.
Okay.
What would you all like to do?
so I have a question.
Yes.
Is plate mail technically better than what I've got? I think I have chain mail.
Plate mail is medium armor. That you can get +2 from Dex on. I think it's 15.
Is plate mail
Base.
medium armor?
Yes. Or no, half plate. I'm sorry. Plate mail.
Plate mail's heavy armor.
Yeah, I think it's just full plate.
Plate is the heaviest you can get, and it gives you an AC of 18.
I'd like to ask our host something. I'm terrible at names, that's why I'm referring to him as the host.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. I've noticed these sets of armor here. Is there a good enchanter around here?
Around here now.
Were these imported then? I point towards the armor.
You could say that.
Ah. Oh, well then, thank you for your time.
Do you know of anyone that can do enchantments on armor and such? We've been trying to find somebody for a little while, but it's been hard to find.
Yeah, they're usually in the larger cities. And enchanting also takes a significant amount of time.
Well, I guess that doubles up on our reasons to want to go to Waterdeep then.
Is there do you have any places for us to stay, hopefully, for the night?
Oh, if you wish to stay here, there are plenty of rooms down in the barracks downstairs.
What's your rates for a room in the barracks?
No rates. Usually, those who stay here are soldiers that are just stop by when they're patrolling the roads.
Well, that's mighty kind of you, sir.
Well, I'm gonna have to pay the stable boy or a little bit more, but that's fine. I'll give him an extra 2 silver. Will he accept that for the full night?
Yeah.
Okay, good, good. Well then, we we've heard about two people's votes on this. What is everyone's verdict about where's our next stop?
I mean, why don't we just go east to do Richmond's thing first?
All right.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. I'm also going to agree to that. So is that what everyone wants to do then?
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
You're right. On Morn, we'll go to East.
All right.
So what's the room situation with the barracks? Is it or are we all sleep? Is it one of those like a more of like an open floor plan type of things where there's just a whole bunch of cots or
Yeah.
beds?
Or like
Yeah.
bunk beds.
Basically, just a whole bunch of like cots laid out.
Cozy.
Uh, as we're all getting settled in, Ezra's gonna walk over to Reed and start talking. I have a question that I need to ask you. That's very important.
Okay, shoot.
On our way here, I was I was communicating with my real mother, and I don't know how to explain it, but I found out that there there's something more going on to what happened in Alverse than I was led to believe. I know it's going to be hard to do, but I have to go there to find out what happened. And I'm wondering if it's too late to join the Harpers.
No, it shouldn't be too late. He told me that whenever you guys, if you ever guys felt like joining, you could immediately join. I just need to inform him, but I don't have the spell ready at the moment.
I understand. I don't know if it's possible, but when I go there, I need to not. I can't go under the name of KOTOR or the name of Versailles because KOTOR is infamous in the kingdom, and I don't think walking around saying I'm a long lost descendant of the Versailles is a very good option either.
Okay. So you want the new identity? They could probably do that. It'll take a bit because they're gonna have to do a couple stuff just to make your identity more credible. But yeah, they can probably do that. The Harpers are really good at being spies and basically finding out information. So they could definitely do that for you. I just need to talk to him tomorrow. I think.
I really appreciate it. I really do. And at that point, I just kind of nod and I go over to my cot and leave Reed alone to do whatever.
I'm just gonna do my Liaoman's tiny hut and sleep or rest essentially.
Okay. No one's allowed in.
Such a gloraphobe.
Visiting hours are over. Office hours are closed.
Yeah, good times. Let's see. God, it really is just like if someone at a slumber party like built a fort and said no one else could come in. Like,
Yeah,
no,
pretty
this is
much.
wrong.
Yeah, man, we've been attacked a lot of times while we're sleeping, so I'm not taking any chances whenever we rest.
Fair enough. Hmm. Yeah, right. Pachara sleeps.
All right. Next morning comes. Everything's good. Might be a little couple cricks in your neck, except for Leon, but most of you aren't really used to sleeping in this kind of situation. Leon is.
Let's see. Well, guess we're heading out then. Anything you guys want to do before we go?
No, I say we hit the road. We got a long journey ahead of us.
Indeed. I'll go prepare the wagons.
Gonna potpourri the wagons.
Potpourri, yes.
All right, what do you wish to do?
I'm gonna message or send to Crowan that Ezra is interested in joining, but he wants help creating a new identity.
Oh, most excellent. Yes, that can be done. Next time you're here, we'll get details and formally bring him in. Is the reply you get.
I'll let Ezra know. Ezra, he told me it was fine. Next time we go through, you can talk to him about the details.
Sounds like a plan.
Excellent. Well, let's head off.
All right. Anything you wish to do on the way to Silvery Moon?
Not that I can think of.
Not really. I don't think I even want to stop in Silvery Moon.
I would say, are you guys
Just
gonna
not-
stop in Silvery Moon and keep going?
Yeah, I think if we can make it all the way to Everland, that would probably be the best way to go about. Or do we want
No.
to?
Yeah.
Or are going around Everland over to the Citadel?
The road that we need to take to get to the Citadel comes out of Silvery Moon.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna pass through it, but we're gonna hit. Well, I guess what I'm saying is, instead of going the same path we went to Everland, we'd be taking the road above it on the map.
Yeah, from
Yes.
not to
Yes.
Everland though.
Yep. That's what I meant.
All right. It does take you like on the second day. At the end of the second day, you would almost get to Silvery Moon, so that you actually be just a little bit off of it, and you can go through it. I get to about here on day 3. Here about day 4. I'm just measuring roughly how long it's going to take to get there.
Fair enough. We need to know how many days it's going to take.
Well, 4 to get there, and there is potentially a thing somewhere.
A thing.
A thing.
Dun,
A thing
dun.
like rock hurling straight towards. No. Hopefully not.
No, but I mean Reed and
Oh,
and
yeah, I got
what's your face would know there's a place there. So it's going to take you about 10 days to get there.
Wait, we're going to the capital? Or not capital, Citadel?
Yeah, we have a quest at Citadel Felbar.
Right, sorry. I'll write that on my wrist notes. I'm so very bad at keeping up with quests. I apologize to anyone that gets annoyed about that.
I'm adjusting the quest log to add addition onto the Giant Slayer quest.
Okay.
Oh, dang, royalty! Real nobles! Now then, let's see. Anything interesting looking in Hawk's Nest?
If you wish to get there.
At the minimum, it could be a good resting place.
Fair enough. I don't know. I have a very bad feeling about Hawk's Nest, but it's just a hunch.
Only one way to find out.
Very true. Head first into the unknown, I guess.
All right. See here. You guys are about there. From a distance, you can see, you hear loud, deep voices and spot. Oh my god, that's gonna be terrible. Two ogres. In the
Oh.
distance.
They're not speaking common, are they?
No.
What? Rizwin, what are they doing with your amazing eyesight?
Are you asking me what my dwarf eyes see?
Yes, that's what I'm asking.
What do my dwarf eyes see?
They appear to be arguing.
All right. Can I tell what they're arguing about?
One second. Let's see here.
So I don't know giant.
They're talking about trying to figure out which direction they should go. Oh, you don't understand them, but Badger does. They don't seem to have noticed you. They seem just pent up in or
Should we give them directions?
When's the last time something much, much bigger than us was friendly?
That old cloud giant guy?
That was a while back. How many times after that?
The silver dragon that didn't attack us?
That's because they were under, like, they were tamed. So it's a silver dragon. It's nice.
Yeah. That's two examples. The half orc lady at the bar.
She was not bigger than us.
oh, the half ogre. She was.
Yeah.
Not compared to giants.
These guys are ogres.
Yeah, she was
They're-
smaller than these guys.
Technically,
ogres
everyone
aren't
we've
even-
been meeting is nicer and bigger than me.
I mean, my main, Ezra, I'm not going to lie, my main thing is whether or not we need to slay these guys, like if they're going to go kill a village or something, or if they're just nice ogres. I know the
You know
chances are
a
low.
giant?
What?
No giant.
But I thought ogres were in the orc class.
No, they're part of the giant class.
Oh.
So what are you suggesting, Polchara? We just walk up to them with a nice handshake and see if they need instructions
Well,
or directions?
yes, and if they respond violently at all, we kill them. But like I said, I think either if they're not nice, then they're probably evil, and we should probably do something about it.
You say you want to trick them though. Like, do you know? Did they speak? Do you know if they speak common or if they only speak giant?
But Badger said she understands them.
But Badger knows giant.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
no, I was asking just in case you had to spell message so you could try telling them what way to go to trick them.
Fair enough. I don't know very much about ogres.
Badger, make an intelligence check. With advantage.
You have message, right? Like the cantrip?
Me?
Yeah,
Is
you,
that-
Bochara.
No, I don't.
Dang it. I thought you did. My bad.
Yeah, most of my stuff are either like minor stuff like prestidigitation or combat spells.
Badger, are you there?
Oi, sorry, I'm here. What's up?
Intelligence check with advantage.
Oh, okay. I am very intelligent. Thank you. Sorry, I got distracted with something. Intelligence. Wow, that didn't help at all.
Wow. All right, carry on.
This is
I have
something
felt that pain.
I have actually seen this one time before, and it was hilarious.
What's worse
I
than
don't
if when you're a halfling and you nat 1 and then you roll again and you nat 1 again?
Well-
Hang on a second. No, that's saving throws.
I don't think
Dang
she has that on.
Beast, giants, undead. Yeah, I got nothing to reroll that. I'm a gnome in this. I'm a gnome in this one. I'm not a.
No, you had advantage because it had to do with giants.
Oh.
But
Okay. Can I get a disadvantage roll for pity's sake?
no,
At disadvantage?
no.
Damn it. Oh, had to try.
Yeah, my vote so far is we do something about this. I don't want to just leave this be. Does anyone else just want to drive by?
I'm sorry, did you say drive-by?
But I meant like drive by as in do nothing.
Oh, I thought you meant like
No, not like someone drives and I Eldritch blast them. No. Oh,
drive-by shooting.
Go as fast as you can. I can tell their mood, if that helps with anything.
Are they on the road?
They're not on the road exactly. They're off a little bit.
adjacent.
Have they
So they
seemed
probably
to
see
see us yet?
No, they are enthralled with their argument.
Gross argument. Can
but
I
they
understand
would
what they're
probably see-
saying or no?
Yeah, they're asking trying to figure out. No, we should go this way. No, we should go that way.
Can I understand for what purpose they are trying to direct for what's. Yeah. Like, is it to pillage? Is it to find directions? And these type of giants, would I know if they're typically friendly or not? In
They're
generality?
ogres.
That's what the intelligence roll is for.
It was for like one thing, but
I
Well,
thought
for
you
me,
said
just
giants and
well,
ogres are different, though, aren't they, for speech?
Ogres speak giant.
Ah.
They're part of the giant
Hmm.
class.
yeah,
Hmm.
that's why you had the advantage on the intelligence check because they are technically giant. But you hear no, chief, go that way.
Chief. Oh, guys, I think there's a third one. These guys aren't the leaders. They're looking for their leader.
when ogres gather, I bet nothing good comes out of it.
Let's just kill them.
Well,
Let's talk to them first, and then we can stab later if need be.
I
Okay.
say we talk to them and then we kill one of them and then we find out where the chief is from the other one.
They don't know.
Oh wait,
But they can tell us what the chief's about. So let's just try talking with them first, and then if things go sideways, we just slash them.
I'm going to hide over there in like the darkness.
I second Badger's plan.
What
Come on,
darkness?
Tark.
What darkness?
Is it not dark time?
No.
Oh, I thought it was
Daytime.
late.
I can give
Yeah,
you
I
some
get-
darkness.
He hides in the carriage. Alright, I guess I get on top of Ruby, and Ruby and I just start trotting towards the ogres, I guess. Actually, I like to go stealthy at first to see if I overhear any more of their conversation. to see if my original plan is
Okay.
still viable.
Make a stealth check.
Me or Ruby? Whose stuff
You.
do I use? Damn. I clicked you. Come on. Whoops.
It doesn't matter. A fucking 21. You seem pretty hidden.
Okay. Do they say anything else that catches my attention as I'm on my way over there?
The only thing that you seem to pick up is there is someone named Chief Go. Or Chief G.
Ooh.
Okay. That's it?
And in a location called Groodhog.
Grood Hog. Probably spelling it that right, but okay.
I just spelled him out and typed him out.
Yeah, nope, I was not. I got Chief right. That's about it. Rude Hog. Interesting. Do they sound agitated or they just sound like?
Yeah, they seem
Lost.
agitated and they seem lost. Very lost.
Hey, Char.
Oh yes, they are.
Char, should I just yell
You went
from
forward.
here, hello?
He's not there with you.
Oh!
I
You
assumed
look
you
up-
had this.
You stealth forward.
I look over my shoulder. Hey, Char. Where the hell is he?
I have
Hello?
the horses.
Do you say that?
I say hello in Giants. Trying to seem friendly-ish, but still keeping my distance from them.
They turn around and notice you and pull out javelins.
I can give you directions to the place you're looking for in Good Hog.
Deception.
Oh, 'cause I'm great at that shit. Like I said, I'm great at... I'm just not rolling
Ogres aren't smart. If you rolled a 9 or higher, they would have believed you.
Yeah, I don't think a 4 is gonna beat them.
No, it doesn't. Roll initiative. I'm not even going to change the music for this because there's only 2 of them, and Reed can pretty much single-handedly destroy them.
Not if they get close.
And Badger, these Dark Giant for your giant slaying or favorite enemy stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, we are missing.
Oh, sorry.
Yep,
Give me a sec.
missing a Rizwin.
I need to measure 20 foot. Oh, that would just miss me if I put it right there.
What are you
Awesome.
putting in?
I'm thinking about casting fog cloud and running away.
Is that a 20-foot radius?
Yeah, it's a 20-foot sphere, I think it said.
20-foot radius,
20-foot
yeah.
radius sphere, fog center, and the points of range.
which means it's 40 foot around.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that's what it said.
Oh shit. Okay, so I gotta cast it farther away. No, it's 20-foot radius. So yeah, I was.
Yeah,
Radius
you are
is half
correct.
a circle.
Yeah. So. Okay.
Yeah, so it's 40 foot in diameter.
It would just miss me. That's so kind of weird that that's 20 and that's 20, even though those seem farther away.
It's because we're working with squares.
Okay. What is their initiative? Oh, 13. Cool. I would like to cast Fog Cloud, please.
Okay.
Right there. Oh, I saw my
Okay.
little one. Right there. 20
Give me a
foot radius.
second. What I don't like is I probably can't grab this. Oh, I can. There we go. There. All right.
Okay. So that should take care of them a little bit. And now I will jog back to the group and say, "Hey guys, nothing to see here. Let's go. Let's get out of here."
What happened to talking to them, Badger?
I tried talking to them. They're angry at each other, and apparently I'm the smallest thing they could think of to do their anger at.
Read.
Don't know what to do. Huh. Okay. I am just gonna. uh, yeah, I'm just gonna back away farther. Just in case.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
All right. Pochara.
Bakara's very confused right now, considering we all agreed to fight them if they did anything violent. I'm just gonna hold my action to Eldritch Blast if anyone gets out of there and move a little bit back.
Okay. All right. Rizwin.
All right. Let's see. Let's zoom out a little. Okay, so there's a big fog cloud there.
Mm-hmm.
What is the area around us like? Is there any like bushes or tall grass, or is
You
it
can,
just
you can find a
flat?
bush if you wish.
Can I go find a bush to hide in?
Sure. Make a stealth check. Right. A 10. Their passive perception's 8.
Oh man.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Even
they
with
are
nat-
not perceptive and not intelligent.
Even with a nat 1, I'm hidden.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I guess you're holding your action.
Yeah, I'll hold my action to shoot one if they start to get too close.
I'll put you in like a bush right
Like-
there.
I'll say within 10, 15 feet of any one of the party members.
Okay. Ezra.
I guess I'm just gonna move a little bit to the left, and I'm gonna hold an action to Eldritch Blast whatever comes through the cloud.
All right, their turn. I rolled to see which direction they would go.
They're going away from this, aren't they? I didn't mean to do that again. Well, there's one. And there's the other.
Yeah, but they used a decent amount of movement to get there. This one has 10 more feet? No, 20. And the one on the right is going to chuck a javelin toward Badger because you're the closest. At disadvantage because you are just outside regular range. The 16 to hit.
Miss.
Well, look, the other one's also gonna huck one at you. That misses as well. Leon.
Does my Eldritch Blast go off? Or?
Yes, your held actions go off. If
Okay.
So Ezra and Polchara.
I'm aiming at the one that's closest to me.
Okay.
I'm aiming for the one on the right.
All right.
Because he's probably the one I would have seen first.
Hit. Miss. Okay. Hit.
Wait, did my second one hit? Or is that
Yes,
also...
yes, it did.
Okay. And 12 force
Nice.
damage.
All right, Leon, you're up.
Scared. Here's a question. If I attack from the cloud, does that give me advantage since I'm hidden?
You can't see. That's heavily obscured.
Okay, I just thought I'd ask. Alright, I'll just run at it then on the one on the right.
Okay.
And I'm attacking.
Doing your charge.
Yeah.
That hits. Oh, nice. Very nice. All right, that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Badger.
I would like to Hunter's Mark the guy Leon is by, if I
Okay.
may. So the fog cloud is now gone.
Yep.
Because they are both concentration. And then, if I may, I would like to try to shoot him from where I'm at.
Yeah.
I don't get any advantage for them being a giant, correct? We
No,
decided that
you don't.
favorite
You don't
beast?
get advantage from that, but you do more damage to them.
Alright.
I think you do 4 more damage to them.
Jesus
Now with the nat
Christ!
1.
I'm
You
just
got-
gonna say, y'all have a good game. I'm just gonna hang up now.
You got to fire and you let go of the thing, but shit, you didn't put an arrow in. You thought you had one,
That's
but it was
all I do.
like a stick or something that had made its way in there. So it kind of flings off. Like, wait, what? That wasn't an arrow. Reed.
Gonna do fireball at the one on the left.
Okay, just nuke him.
Yeah, hopefully it sometimes does a little bit of damage, but that was okay.
It's still up, but that hurt real bad. He's kind of like on fire a little bit. He rolled a
Yeah, that
9 on
must
his dex save.
I'm gonna start running over here.
Okay. Ochara.
Well, I was going to assist Ezra with the one on the left, but I think him and Reed got this. So I'm going to keep finding the one on the right.
Okay.
Double Eldritch Blast.
Pew pew. The second one hits.
Yeah. 8 force damage.
All right.
And I'm going to give Ezra a Bardic Inspiration.
Thanks.
Alrighty. Rizwin. You are still hidden.
Alrighty. Let's see. How far away am I from this dude? 40 feet. I believe that's within range of my crossbow.
What kind?
He's just out of Looks like he's just out of range.
What kind of is it? A hand crossbow?
Yeah.
It's a regular one, but you're still hidden from him, so you still get sneak. And also Leon's there, so
Okay. So
Regular
it's just
roll.
a regular roll.
regular roll.
Regular roll. Regular roll. Wow.
No, unfortunately, that kind of sinks into its skin, just kind of flops out.
Man. Can I try to hide back in the bush?
Sure. We'll just say you're freaking hidden. He looked up after after the crossbow bullet hit him. He kind of slowly looked up, but at that point you already jumped back into the bush and hid yourself.
He's like, huh?
Pretty much, yeah. You can just say hide from them as a bonus action, and you'd succeed.
Silly ogres.
Ezra.
First, I am gonna hex him. I'm gonna hex the guy on the left,
X.
and I'm gonna blast him.
Blast. Hit.
Eldritch blast up the butt.
All right.
13. Second one.
I think you kill him. He has 4 health left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
All right. Is that your turn, man?
That's it.
All right. Ogre pulls out a gigantic wooden club and tries to smash Leon with it. That's a 24 to hit you.
Yeah, that's a hit.
For a whole 8 damage, because I rolled shit on damage.
Woo!
Now it's your turn.
I have to repay him the favor.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna throw a smite in there while I'm at it.
Yep. Go ahead. That was one more than it needed. You kind of just slash your sword in, and it like almost pops like a balloon.
I'm useful.
Returning the favor. Returning the favor.
Yeah.
Returning the favor.
All right. GG. Okay, that took a while.
Well, that was odd. Badger, did you hear anything from them? Badger?
Sorry. Sorry, you guys catch me up real fast?
Did
Can
you
you guys-
hear anything?
I knew we just killed the ogres, that was about it.
Oh, well, Portara was asking Badger a question.
Oh, Pachara was asking about the ogres. It was like, did you hear anything from them while you were sneaking up there?
They were looking for their... Sorry. They were looking for their leader that I know of. His name... was Chief Go. And they said they believed he was in Groodhog. And I tried to say I can give them directions there, but apparently they didn't believe me. And with my sense of directions, I don't blame them.
Well, that doesn't sound good. I'm gonna ask the usual question to everyone. Should we do something about this?
What do we know where this
Reed.
place is?
None of you have heard of it.
Yeah, we should probably ask at Hawk's Nest if there's anyone there, or we could ask in Cyril's Sunbar.
I like either of those plans.
Sundabar, my bad. That way we can continue going, like, the way we're going and find information about it, and if we do find information about it, we can do something about it.
Alright. Well then, let's keep heading on, heading on.
All right.
Did the giants have anything useful on them?
No, they have nothing.
Dear
They don't have a gold pouch hidden in their taint?
Do you check?
No.
God, look at the material these loincloths are made of. It's gorgeous.
Do they have any like necklaces with symbols or sigils on them?
No, they have nothing. They have hide armor. Couple, you can get like a 4 javelins from them. They're kind of nasty.
Can I tell what
And-
type of hide?
What?
Can I tell what type of hide?
No.
I did that to my players once. They're like, I loot the ogre, and I was like, okay, you loot the ogre, you find a loincloth, and gold someplace you rather would not have looked.
And it's not gold.
It's a nugget, though.
It certainly is.
Oh. Yeah, I'm fine with heading to Hawk's Nest then.
All right. Takes you like. When the next day you get there. So I can go ahead and move that onto Hawk's Nest. On the like southern part of the road, you see a fortified settlement that overlooks the Silvery Moon Pass. Perched atop a rocky crag and surrounded by high battlements.
Is it fortified to the point where like there's a gate that's closed, or?
You could potentially get in.
All right, we'll just take the trail then.
All right. See, the trail leads up to Hawk's Nest.
Yep.
Do you guys enter the town?
He sounds good. Can we take like a 5-10 minute break?
Sure. I want to take a quick break, and we will be right back.
Dokie doke. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Roger.
Poor Leon.
I was literally just wanting to call you out on that. I was like, nah, don't say anything. Just let it go.
Me?
I wanted to say fuck you so badly, but I was like,
I knew. I freaking measured Sky earlier, saying she was gonna fucking hate me.
Boy.
I'm
haven't-
pretty much doing the things as are written in the book, and that's in the fucking book.
I'm not angry though, but still.
Be angry at the party for not going back to Everland and just heading back there real quick. Just it's teleporting over. It'll take like a couple hours maybe, and teleport back.
I was like, nah, let's just do this right quick. Makes no sense to go all the way there and come back up here later on trying to do all this and have to go through like Silver Moon, like what, 3-4.
So what?
I started playing Idle Champions, and it's actually kind of fun.
I've meant to ask a question actually. For Divine Sense, like, does that work only when I activate it, or do I kind of get an idea of what's near me when it comes near me?
That's something you have to activate because I think you have a limited amount of uses.
Yeah, I have a limited
Yeah.
amount of uses, but it's
That's
like,
why. I think it's equal to your charisma modifier or something.
it is.
Ah, your divine sense equal to 1 plus your charisma modifier, so you can use it like 3 times.
Yeah, because it doesn't really say like, it says like sense it, but it doesn't really tell me like. I'm trying to figure out, like, is there like a passive effect to it as well, or nah?
I think that's the flavor text.
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Yeah. Hey, also, I think I may have brought this up last session. I'm not being too bossy, am I?
I mean, it's
really.
just basic stuff someone's gonna say eventually anyway. So
Yeah, but,
You're being.
like
I
if
would call it
I want to move the scene along typically, and if just no one's talking, then that's why.
It's more like a down to business attitude than
Yeah.
being bossy.
Yeah, I was just wondering if it was bothering anyone, because like typically if there's just like a bunch of like no one talking, like we do have some viewers, and I was just thinking, well, we should probably move the scene along. Like it is me thinking like a DM, like oh, a bunch of silence, I should probably say something.
Yeah, I'm usually good at it. It's just I'm a little out of it tonight.
Right now, Ezra's mindset is like, hard to explain. Let's
Conflicted.
put it this way: the goal that he wants to do is now more. He's more pinpoint focused on it now, so he's more of like doing whatever it takes to get to that point.
Yeah, and look how far we're getting away from it.
Well, as Reed had said, it will take time.
Yeah.
Now I'll be right back myself.
So I
At
know as
least
far as Pachara's personal goals are, he wants to get to Everlyn, do that teleporting thing to Yardar, and then he wants to head to Waterdeep. That's Pachara's like ideas about what he wants to do.
we've gotten further along as far as quests completed than my players.
Holy shit, we're actually being efficient.
Yeah.
Look at the
My
quest
players
log.
don't have any of the quests they got in Tribord done.
Oh dang!
Because the
Triboard was
first
a
thing they
long.
decided to do is take the fragment down to Waterdeep.
Oh yeah,
The quest log looks like something out of an Elder Scrolls game.
yeah. Then after we get to Waterdeep, he'd want to go to Goldenfield and then back to Waterdeep and then teleport to wherever else anyone else wants to go. Hmm. Did I say Cloverfield, Goldenfield.
Golden
So,
Field.
have you guys watched The Mandalorian yet?
No, I wasn't planning on it.
If you like Star Wars and you like the bounty hunters, the Mandalorians, it definitely recommend watching it.
Well,
Haven't heard the second thing. I've only seen episode 4 of Star Wars.
I like Star Wars, but at the same time, I don't really appreciated what Disney was doing with them.
Oh, that's the Boba Fett movie, isn't it?
The Mandalorian
Yeah.
is it's a show on Disney Plus.
Oh, it's the Boba Fett thing, though, isn't it?
No, it's not the Boba Fett thing. It's you're not following Boba Fett. You're following another Mandalorian.
Jango Fett. Those are the only two I know.
The so Boba Fett and Jango Fett are the two best known Mandalorians in the lore in like film. But no, essentially you're following the average Joe Mandalorian around.
Ah, okay. Like the only thing I know about the Mandalorians are those two and those like Ranger ones that like wore the black suits.
Talking about Mandalorian is giving me an itch to want to play Star Wars: The Old Republic.
I used to play that.
Just wait until Friday. Maybe Friday. Probably more likely Monday.
I really don't want to play that game again.
Anyone else watching Ruby right now?
I need to watch it. I
Yes.
heard the new season came out.
Yeah, they're on episode 2. How far are you in Ruby then?
I'm caught up. I just haven't watched the new season yet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, then don't spoil the thing then.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil nothing yet. Like, yeah.
I heard about Penny, but
Where's
that's because they put it in the freaking intro.
that they showed the intro at the end of episode 1. So it wouldn't have really been a spoiler if you saw the episode.
What are
Well,
y'all
I
talking
didn't,
about?
So it would be considered a
Ruby.
spoiler. We're talking about the new season of Ruby.
Don't know what that is.
You should give it a watch.
Yeah, you should totally watch the first 3 seasons.
It's actually a good.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. I said
Ruby.
Ruby. Wait, what? Ruby? Oh, RWBY. I get you. I still haven't watched it, but at least I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's one of those shows where like you either appreciate the charm and dedication of the animation people put into animation, and you enjoy it, or you don't, because the animation style itself is not like the best in the world, but it's more of the story.
Yeah, my thing about Ruby is I feel the way about Ruby the way I feel about Sword Art Online. I absolutely love the world. I'm not crazy about the characters.
I actually like the characters and stuff because there's actual character development.
I love it because my favorite
In the first 3 seasons.
animator is now dead.
Rib Montium.
Yes, seriously, Monty was a god.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing a good job so far carrying on the his vision of sorts.
Yeah,
So
I
far.
believe it.
Yeah, they also start off every episode with in memory of Montium, which I appreciate.
True. Now, if someone could finish Dead Fantasy for me, like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen.
I know.
That was his baby. Like
One
Ruby
of
was
the-
Ruby was his baby, but Ruby took off. So
I mean, people just. Oh my god. I remember when I saw that in GameStop, I was like, "What the hell is that? Is that new games coming out?" Like, no, man, that's an actual video. Like, seriously, someone made.
One of the one of the bosses in this Idol Champions game is a Quasit. And I had to go back to the previous level to level my dudes up because apparently they weren't a high enough level to kill the Quasit.
yeah, that's every free game ever.
I mean, it's a pretty good game. It's just that's the one thing that I was confused about was how they were all getting killed by a Quasit. I was like, what? These things are like CR. It's like a really. I mean, they're low enough of a CR for warlocks to have them as companion familiars.
And they oddly have a name that sounds like something Doctor Who would name something. A closet.
All right, shall we get back into it?
Is Badger back?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, y'all have entered the settlement of Hawk's Nest.
Hawk's Nest. All right.
Anything interesting to see?
Oh, good, freaking, god damn it. You notice, as you walk in, you actually see a couple of, what appears to be, like, people on griffins kind of leaving in the air.
Oh, guys, we got to click on it so we can put it on our flight path.
Griffins. Oh, that's interesting.
Or, I'm sorry, hippogriffs.
Oh, even better.
Ooh.
I
So
love
mind.
hippogriffs.
Are they all in the air, or are there any still on the ground still?
You have to walk around a bit more, but you do, like, most of the ones that you saw leaving were in the air.
Damn. I was hoping to try to befriend one.
No, I got it, Sky, I got it.
I understood the reference too.
Well, perhaps you could ask for an egg.
And going around town, you do notice, like, 3 small temples. One dedicated to Helm, one to Torm, and one to Tyr.
Ah. They're, the Justice Trinity.
Does this have something to do with that group of dwarfs we ran into on that cloud?
That's what I was thinking when he first described.
Well, I was asking Rizwin.
Rizwin didn't. Doesn't remember that.
What?
Oh,
What
oh,
cloud?
right. Oh, right. The thing is, I think you may actually know what these guys are, but I'm trying to think of a way on how to describe that we know about them.
I'm confused right now.
Does anyone remember that group of dwarfs' name? No.
You mean back from the flying castle where she tried to put us to sleep?
Yes.
When you first met me. Ah, jeez, that's a long time ago. How the hell did I remember that?
Excuse me, good sir. I'm gonna get literally anyone here's attention.
Okay, you
I
find
mean, and I mean not. I don't say that. I don't say that. I say, excuse me.
you find
person."
a random passerby. Okay.
Can you tell me what exactly is going on around here?
Going on how exactly?
I mean, just like who's in charge around here?
Oh, the Lord is Arthas Cavilos.
Ah, okay. Then where may he be?
Let me get this spelled for you. I the Great Hall, I guess. I mean, I don't really come to visit him much. I freaking spelled, isn't it? It's Arthas with an S, not a freaking C.
Arthas. All right then. I guess we'll head to the Great Hall then.
You don't really get the sense that you can just get an audience with him that easily. It's not like the last place where you could just walk up to the guy.
Oh, right. Well, I guess I'll try to see is there a way to get to the Great Hall and if there's any guards I could speak to.
I mean, in town, you do find the tavern called the Spiked Gauntlet, and 2 inns: the Hawk's Roost and the Inn of the Silver Sword.
Not gonna lie, I like the sound of the Silver Sword.
Same. Do these two like have some sort of rivalry going on?
Not really.
Kind of feel like they do, but all right. So what are we doing?
That's a good question.
We don't really have anything to do in Hawk's Nest, right? Where this is just a stopping.
Yeah, I mean, at the minimum, we were just gonna rest here. But I think we also wanted to see if we can find information because of those 2 ogres.
Can I walk around to see if I find any more of those riders, or where they would normally would keep the hippogriffs?
They're definitely not out in the open. Probably walk around a bit more to find them.
Okay. Do I have to roll for anything to see if I find them?
You won't have to roll. It would just take walking around a bit more.
Okay. I want to go find them. I'll take Ruby with me. I'll walk, though, so I can give Ruby a rest. And I'll just hold Onyx, petting Onyx in my arms while walking around trying to find him.
You should be going off alone. Again.
Yep.
Does Badger not learn?
Nope.
Learn from what?
Last time you went alone, someone tried to steal from you.
But I'm a cute little sailor toddler right now.
Exactly.
target.
An easy target.
I still feel like this is a lot safer area than the last town we were in. So, and I have Ruby on my side and the same side my money's
Hint,
on.
hint, nudge, nudge. Don't split the freaking party.
I go over and grapple Char's hand.
Sorry.
Charles, let's go find the winged beast. Let's drag him along with me. Alright, try to drag Bolchar along.
When the DM suggests you don't split the party, don't split the party.
Nothing's
not alone
nothing's
now.
gonna happen. It's just no, but splitting the party means going off in multiple directions. It's just kind of a
Sorry.
headache.
Sorry about that, I'm back.
Yeah, I would know.
Did someone say split the party? Let's not do that.
Fine.
I appreciate your enthusiasm. You'll see
what?
you'll see the hippogriffs. It's fine.
Badger's just gonna be very annoyed this entire time and just sit on the back of Ruby, arms crossed, having a little tantrum.
Yeah, I'm so sorry I had to go for like a second. It was like a family thing. I'm back. Can someone catch me up, please?
It's
sorry.
fine. No, Badger wants to
Badger
find the
tried to-
hippogriffs and wants to go alone.
And then they told you can't go alone, so I said fine. So I walk up to you, grab your hand, say, "Come on, let's go find the winged beast." And they're like, "Nope, that's still splitting the party. You shouldn't do that." So now I'm having a little tantrum
I'm
with the
going
back
to
of
pick
Ruby.
up Badger and put her underneath my arm and just carry her with the group.
At this point, I don't care. I'm still holding Onyx in my arms, petting it as I'm getting carried. Ruby's probably following.
As
We
you're
need to
walking
make-
around,
We need to make one of those baby backpacks for Badger.
Well, will that be the next level of Charger?
I just wanted to see them and possibly get a ride or learn more about them. It's an animal I have much information on.
Badger, if you wait until business is done, and I'll talk to them, and perhaps I'll use my persuasive personality to get you a hippogriff egg.
We'll see. Can you please put me down?
No.
You do
I'm not-
eventually come to like the main keep and in like the courtyard or like the yard like next to it. You do see them being trained.
Hippogriffs?
Hippogriffs. These creatures
Pretty.
have like a front half that's like a hawk, and the back half is like a horse.
I try to get out of his arms as soon as I hear these creatures.
I fight it.
Sure.
Alright, roll my dexterity.
Am I being athletics?
Yeah.
Can I bite his arm to try to get free? Or would that just be rolling with advantage?
That's part of your check to try to get away.
That wouldn't be dexterity then, if I'm trying
Not
to
gonna
bite
lie,
him.
I have claws, and my hand could pull a reflex if you bite me.
Let me down!
You can't be trusted. Now
They're,
come on.
they're basically like behind a fence that it's not
Where
like
the
a
hell-
big fence, but they're in a yard doing that. Yeah.
Char, where the hell I'm gonna go? There's majestic animals over there. It's not gonna be hard to find me. Where's Badger? Ah, over there. Let me down!
We have business of Arthas. Let's handle
Drop me
business
off!
first. We'll handle business first. I'd rather everyone be present to fully establish that we are professionals.
She's gonna give him a look and then look down at her toddler outfit and then back up at him. Professionals?
Professionals. Yes.
Like
Is someone else hearing this shit?
It feels nostalgic.
Huh?
Like I said, business first, and we can check out the hippogriffs together afterwards.
No, you said if I went with you, I get an egg. You didn't say I couldn't see them when I was here.
No, but business first. Come on. It's implied.
I'll go
Come
ahead
on,
and put Onyx on the back of Ruby, still kind of being flung over like a satchel.
I now know why Badger wears children's clothes. Because she is one.
Haha.
No, it's just easier to get around.
Anyway, we were heading.
All right. What would you like to do? We can watch them training the hippogriffs a little bit. What would you like to do?
We
Uh,
can't watch them train. Apparently, we have business to go attend.
Where are we? Sorry.
You basically like close to the keep itself, or like the main keep or whatever.
Oh, I guess we're heading there.
So why does Polchara want to meet the lord of this place?
Well, we were planning. Well, we were considering doing something about those ogres. Might as well see if we can make a job out of it.
Oh.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna present us as a competent group of adventurers who's looking for like nearby bounties, such as if there would be payment for taking out a nearby group of ogres.
And usually you go to like a guard post to do that.
Fair point. Hmm. Well, he is a bard. Big romanticized versions of things.
Isn't this the place where all the armored people are coming out of?
Oh, the ones that are flying.
Okay, yeah.
Or
That's why I was coming here.
oh, why?
No, I was thinking we were coming here so we could let them know that there's possibly a ogre encampment, so they could be aware of it. And if they were
Oh.
aware of it, maybe they could give us some information.
Well, you don't see any signs that people seem to be wary of them. I mean, the two ones that you met were just seemed lost.
Oh, okay.
Well, then reconsidering things now, I guess we'll. Do you guys want to go to the guard post instead, or do any of you want to talk to the guy?
Well, from what he just said, I think that just means that they're not in this general area.
Maybe he knows where that place is that we don't know about. They fly a lot. Probably covered a lot more ground than we have.
Yeah, the guard post would probably know about that then.
Literally ask anyone about that too.
I would say probably one who does a lot of traveling would know more than someone who hasn't, or the lord of this area. Because all records would go through him.
Let's just go to the guard post.
Agreed.
All right.
Please put me down.
No, just enjoy the ride.
I mean, there is kind of a bounty board next to it. The only thing you see up there are Lord's Alliance paying 500 gold per giant head. Or no, is it Order of the Gauntlet? I'm sorry.
Any
Ogres
giant
are giant.
kin?
Ogres are giants, right?
Yeah. But, like, does the thing specify what type of giants? Because they're giant kin, so if they allow that, then we should be able to get a reward if next time if we find more ogre.
We should just go back and go get the head.
No, it's a Lord's Alliance. I'm sorry. I keep messing around my information. I apologize. It specifies giant heads.
Well, looks like we're gonna be. Sorry. Well, Reed, from now on, any giant we kill, we're gonna put in your bag of holding.
Okay.
I imagine things still rot in there though.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, I guess I could put them in the wagon, but then we'd have to smell them. I was more trying to deal with like convenience of not having heads around all the time.
Can I bite Char?
Okay, it does specify 200 to 500 gold. I'm sorry. And then brought to... Yeah, any of like the Lord's Alliance places.
Can I bite Char? Try to get free again.
Pochara, is that fine?
I mean, she can if she wants to. I'm gonna fight it.
Okay.
What do I do for a bite?
Strength.
Strength for me too.
You nothing for you yet. No, it doesn't break your AC.
Well then.
Badger's trying to bite you, but you like. She can't get to your skin. She's just getting cloth and leather.
Yay, thick clothes. And thick fireproof skin, too. Yay!
Can I command Ruby to pounce on him?
Hey, you're really antsy, aren't you?
I don't want to be held.
To make a point. Oh, like, I'm fine with it.
Okay. What's her pounce ability?
If the panther moves at least 20 feet straight forward to a creature and hits with a claw attack the same turn, the target is prone.
Well, just make it one of her claw attacks and see. We're not doing damage. It's just to see if it.
22.
Yeah.
Even if I use shield, yeah, I couldn't beat it.
We make a strength save, Pochara.
Sure thing.
I mean, you're fine. Tries to pounce on you, but you take a hit, but you don't fall.
Ow. Hmm. Well, I'm just gonna keep carrying her to make a point now.
So you're not going to put her down?
No, I believe I've won this. I'm gonna say to her, this is your day now.
So what would you all like to do? There's a tavern. There are 2 inns that you located. It is pushing evening.
I mean, yeah, we get our rooms and stuff, cause nothing much to do.
Agreed.
Okay.
For the sake of ease, I'm gonna say it's like 3 gold to have the stables and the rooms, and whatever food you guys eat.
Alright, I'll pay that. Those are my last 3 gold pieces. But
Oh, no.
I got plenty of platinum, though.
Oh, right, because you sold your freaking thing and got it back.
Yep.
So you have what, at least 47?
Exactly 47.
Yep. I'll say, Badger, eventually you get to the chance to watch them train the hippogriffs. You're not allowed in, but you can watch.
I just silently take notes watching them.
Okay.
Oh, dang, I promised you I'd get a look at them.
That's fine. I'm okay. Just go to our rooms, Char.
Are you sure?
I want to go
gonna
to
try
my room, Char.
God, you're in a pissy mood today. Okay, I'm gonna carry her to her room.
Can I try biting him again before he picks me up?
I would have said you would have put her down for this.
Fair enough.
We're done with this whole shenanigans. Would you like to do anything else?
I'm gonna go to the goddamn silver sword.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys stay at the Silver Sword.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you guys pay in fees, get some food, get some rest, and it's the next day.
I'm just in my regular armor today.
I can't tell if she's mad, in or out of game.
Possibly both.
She's wearing her normal clothes. Her hair is white, like normally. Just downstairs eating breakfast with Onyx by her side.
Okay.
Do they have any breakfast meats that I can take out to Ruby, or would they actually be able to eat her at the stable?
Sure. That's part of the payment that you guys have already done.
Okay.
I'm gonna meet with the group. So I feel like I've been a little biased about the whole orc thing, ogre thing. What does everyone want to do? Should we press on towards our goals, or does anyone want to do this ogre thing?
Well, it's probably not nearby,
Yeah.
so we can just keep doing what we're doing.
I feel like it's not really like something really present. We don't need to worry about it too badly.
I have a feeling that us stopping those two delayed whatever plans there was going to be.
All right. That's guess we can just keep moving forward then. I guess while everyone does what they want to do, I'm gonna prep the horses.
Is there any feathers on the ground from the hippogriffs?
You could find a feather.
Am I allowed to take it, or they will not allow me to take one?
You can take it.
Alright, I'll go ahead and grab a feather.
You sound frustrated.
Oh yeah, did I make you mad? Like,
It's just a game. It's cool.
alright.
So I'll get on Ruby, because I'm guessing in the steering carriage again. I'll just stay behind the carriage.
Is there anything you all wish to do for the next few days of travel?
I'm good.
I think the only thing Ezra would be doing along the way is at some point he would let his mother know that he's going to get to the bottom of what happened. That he will go back. He will go to Alverse to figure out what's going on.
Badger would
I-
probably keep working on that custom leather mask she make for and once she got crafting it, probably dye it.
All right. She replies that don't be too hasty.
I give a prayer that great evil shall be smited.
Smite.
Yeah.
All right. Well. You don't have any encounters along the way? Nothing, notable. You can see a couple travelers, but nothing untoward. No hostile encounters. As you make your way to this formidable dwarven fortress city, to enter, you traverse an elevated road with 100-foot high cliffs on both sides, and pass through two enormous gates. One called the Hammer and one called the Anvil. Two wide parapets with crenellated battlements stand outside these gates and on the nearby mountainsides. The road ends at Rune Gate, the main entrance to the underground city. This is yours now.
I pull up my drift glove.
All right.
Looks like a blacksmith town, maybe.
Oh, it's a
Does
dwarf
Riz-
town.
Does
I mean,
Rizwan
it's
have
not
any
bad.
extra information about this place?
Rizwin, if she wishes, can make a history check.
She's not on no more.
Oh, wait, she left?
Yeah.
Went to bed.
Oh, I didn't freaking notice. Oh, shit.
Yeah, yeah. A few minutes after I came
I
back,
can
she left.
I'm not a dwarf, but I can make a history check if there's anything I would have known from what my father told me.
Well, you guys aren't really from here, so...
If you want to call it there, since we're missing someone, I'd be fine with it.
Although, Shadow, Snubby, you can... Or Pocharik, you can also do it because you're a bard.
Oh, sure. History check. 20.
Nice. You've known that Citadel Felbar actually fell to orcs twice in its long history, only to be reclaimed and rebuilt by the dwarves each time. The great hero king Emrys Warcrown restored Felbar to its former glory during the War of the Silver Marches. He died shortly after the war while helping his fellow dwarves reclaim the lost city of Gauntlgrim. And currently, the leadership of the dwarves has fallen to his distant kin. King Morin and Queen Tithmel currently rule it as equals.
Oh. Okay, I'll relay that to everyone. Well, I guess we'll knock on the door then. Is there a gate or is it just a path?
It's kind of a path that leads in.
Okay, we'll follow it. Mhm.
Be my guide, drift glove.
Yep, it's nice to have some more light in here. It's low lit, but having the extra light definitely helps you.
He's my buddy.
Do we see anything interesting when we get in?
Nothing really that catches your eye.
Yeah. Yeah. Quick question, everyone, about this town: business or pleasure? I know we have business, but is it going to be strictly business?
Business.
What do you mean by pleasure?
I mean, shopping, stuff like that.
We can,
mean-
we could shop around, but if there's anything we figured out on our travels, is we're not gonna find anything extravagant here.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, yeah, they have smiths though, so we might be able to find some stuff if you guys need to upgrade your stuff.
At this point, I just would like to get a little bit of a stronger shield, but that's about it.
This place looks more of metal workers rather than magic workers.
Yeah, like smiths and stonemasons.
Yeah. D- I, I'm guessing from that history check, I know, like, whether or not this place is magical. But, well, I guess
I
you
mean,
just told me that.
you already know that magical items are relatively not typically sold, except in larger cities where you can sometimes find stuff.
Ah, okay. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to bother with blacksmiths in this town. Unless you guys want to check anything else.
Only thing I'd be interested in is blacksmith, and like I said before, it's probably not worth looking too deep into.
Alright. So business it is.
Yep.
How do we get an audience with the king and queen then? Sounds even harder than in the last town.
We can show him the letter. It should have a seal.
Huh. Excellent point, Reed. I guess we'll head up to, I'm guessing, their castle?
Yeah. You can eventually find it if you ask it around enough. You're pointed to a to their keep. Castle, keep. Same difference for the most part.
Okay, are we just let in, or
Do you show the letter?
Reed show them the leather?
Okay. Yeah, I'll do it.
They
I'll present the letter.
the guard inspects it. Looks at it, hands it back to you without opening it. You look at the seal and everything. I'll be right back. And he goes inside, and you wait a few minutes, and eventually he returns, nods to the other guard, and they open the doors and lead you in.
How far along is that mask I'm making? Much longer enough to work on.
Probably a couple more days.
I'll just stay in the back of Ruby and follow the group.
All right. Well, when you approach, the king and queen are there, both bearded. Because dwarves.
Oh,
I'm gonna copy Ezra if he does any type of power or anything like that, because I wouldn't know how to do that. And I know you have to do something when you greet a king or queen.
I mean, I would kind of fold. You see Ezra take his right arm, rest against his stomach, and kind of just like do a graceful bow in front of the king and queen.
They kind of give you a slight bow back. So, you have business with us?
yes, we're here to deliver a letter. From, oh god, this name, Glynereth Bowhammer.
Gelrin.
Galerin Bowhammer. We have a letter from him for you.
Alright, I hand over the letter, and they look at it, crack open the seal, and start to read it. They look at each other and nod. You must be quite the heroes then. Tell us, how How is his well-being?
Someone else step up, please. At the top of my memory, I don't remember who Gelrin is.
Only person who would know is our dwarven rogue.
Can I do an insight check for them to be reading that letter first, then ask that question? Because something doesn't sit right for me.
Sure. I mean, they seem legit.
Okay.
I'll just answer. He seemed okay last time we met him, and we only met him briefly, so we don't know him that well either.
Well, if he wrote this letter of recommendation for you, he must be all right, and you must have done some great service. We commend you on your devotion to actually tracking it all this way from Tribor, and seemingly wanting to end the giant threat. And with that, you can reach. He claps his hands, and another dwarf approaches with a pillow thing with some 2 figurines on it. Consider this a gift to help you in your war against the giants. And they give you a pair of these they look like golden lions.
Lions?
Oh, I know what these are.
As the group's magic man of sorts, could I inspect them with an Arcana check to figure out what they are?
These are figurines of wondrous power. Golden lions, they always are made in pairs. If you use an action to speak the command word and throw the figurine within 60 feet of you, the figurine becomes a living creature. It's friendly to you and your companions, understands your languages, and obeys your spoken commands. If you use no commands, it defends itself but takes no other actions. These ones in particular become lions.
It also says once it's used, it can't be used again for 7 days.
Yes.
Huh. Well, thank you kindly. We will happily accept these. I'm gonna hold. So these are 2 separate ones that do this, right? Or is it just? You said it was a pair, right?
It is a pair. They're always made in pairs.
Oh, okay. I'm going to hold them out to the rest of the group and see are there any takers.
Could I put one in my bag of tricks?
It doesn't quite work that way.
It's like they're bonded. Like they're together essentially. You can choose
Okay,
to only
yeah,
summon one though.
Okay, that's what I was asking. If this was one magic item or 2 separate ones, like with how they worked. Okay,
It's basically one item, but you can. They're just made in pairs, so they give you 2. You give 2 figurines.
Okay, fair enough.
They can be separated if you want to. I don't see why not.
Okay, I'm just gonna hold it up on the pillow to everyone else. See if there are any takers.
Maybe we should divvy these up after we're out of the sight of the king and queen to respect their graciousness.
Yes, quite.
Yeah, I'll just open the bag of holding if you want to just put it in there for now.
Yes, that'd be lovely. I'm embarrassed now.
I'm going to go ahead and... under the summons bag of tricks, the lion, I'm making that accessible for everybody to edit and move.
Yeah, wasn't a lion one of the ones I could summon naturally?
Yes, on chance. But this is a guaranteed. It lasts an hour.
That's nice. Huh.
Now, if you're up for some work, I don't know how. What's the word? Hardy you are. I mean, obviously you were able to take down some giants. It's commendable, and we believe you could do this. But do be careful if you decide to do so. We've heard disturbing reports of fire giant sightings in the hills to the northwest. We fear they may be in the process of reigniting the ancient underground forge known as Iron Slag.
Ah, I see. I'm gonna think to myself, well, we are already heading that direction. I'm gonna just give a look to everyone else. You guys up for this?
My lord and my lady, a quick question if I may. There was a place we heard of, but I don't remember seeing it on any maps. Do you know of a place called Grood Hall?
I'd like to just apologize if we do not.
I understand and thank you for thinking, my lord and my lady.
They also mention if you do decide to investigate it and clear it out or make it no longer a threat, and bring proof, we will build you a tower here in the Silver Marches.
Is this place known as a mining area or no?
Here?
Yeah.
No, of course.
And I guess I'll ask them, is there anything, while we are extinguishing the fire giants from relighting the forge, is there anything from that forge that you may wish to have for yourself, or know of any items that might help your city?
Unfortunately, we don't know what may lay there. No one's really been there in centuries.
Is there anything to look for in particular that you may or may not be there?
Unfortunately, we do not know.
May, may I ask, your royalty? He, we are a group that moves around a lot, and this particular area may be a little bit out of our way. Is there something special about these towers?
Sorry, what?
We move around a lot, and this city on its own is a little bit out of our way. Is there something special about these towers?
Which towers?
The one she's offering to build us.
No, she's offering to build you they're offering to build a tower for you guys, like a keep.
Oh, okay. That does suddenly sound a lot cooler. But where?
My lord, my lady, with how far this beautiful city is from the rest of the villages we do travel, with our traveling, is there a place that we can access to get here faster, or is the city too guarded to allow magical transport?
We do not have any such permanent things here.
Do you allow such things, though? Are we allowed to make one at the keep ourselves, if
No,
we
no.
so choose to?
Where are you offering that the keep could be built anywhere, or?
Anywhere within the Silver Marches. Marches.
What's that area on this map? Just the mountain area?
It's somewhere to the... say northwest. Let me double check to make sure that's actually correct.
Out of character, I'm racking my brains to see how would that be useful to us. Like, yeah, I guess we'd have a base of operations, but it's just so far out of the way, right?
That's what I was trying to find out if we can have a magical means of entering and exiting.
We could make one in the future.
If they allow us, that's the main thing I'm wondering.
In
'Cause I'm
your
not sure
own
that's...
in your own keep, you're welcome to do anything you want.
I'm just saying, would it be considered a security breach for them to have something that close that's permanent?
Well, here's the thing: the Silver Marshes is like this whole area.
So even the Hawk's Nest.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no to like our own keep, but I mean, maybe if Reed can get like that whole teleporting thing up to like hooked up to it, I think I'd be a bit more up for it. Do you think that'd be possible, Reed?
But it's gonna take a while.
It's not like the keep would be going anywhere.
Maybe the Harpers can figure a knowable way to be able to achieve that.
I'm also not gonna lie. Keeps are pretty high up there in price. We could just sell it.
Why are we rolling initiatives?
We're talking about.
You just posted a message.
Oh, geez, sorry. I still scrolled up. I heard something bing, and I looked down and said Char rolled initiative. I was like, ah, shit. What the hell's going on now? Someone said the wrong thing. I was like, fuck.
But like I said, worst comes to worst, we could just sell it if we don't end up using it. Yeah. Even so, is it a yes from you guys?
The fire
Well,
giants have been causing issues as of late too with the power struggle, so it might be best to see what's going on. They may be trying to use that forge for something to help them gain an advantage over the other giants.
Before you get too
Best-
far, I will say this: do you guys feel confident that you could take an entire fortress of
Nope.
fire giants?
Nope, that's my weakness.
Well, we've killed fire giants before, and we've taken fortresses before.
but we're talking. We're not talking just a couple.
Yeah. Oh, I think if we be careful about it, like I don't think we could take on like 12 all at once, but I think we could pick them off one by one.
I feel like if we do recon first, it might be best just to learn about them a little bit before we try to take them out.
I think it's worth a look.
Leon's probably concerned. The fact of the matter is, there's like what, several of them.
Yeah, I'd rather not do it at the moment. If
Well,
it's a fortress, that means they're prepared for fighting, which means there's more than like 12. Probably gonna be like several, especially if it's underground.
My lord and my
it's an
lady.
open-ended offer. We could take it at any time. Like
Oh,
we're not
okay.
heading straight there.
Oh, yeah, then definitely we
I'm
should
saying,
take it
like,
later.
I'm saying like as of like right now or later down the line, do you guys want to say yes? We will take care of this eventually.
Your Majesties, how do you know of the fire giants being in that area?
We have heard reports of issues with them being up north.
Who's given the reports? Can we question them ourselves?
Unfortunately, we've heard them in rumors.
Only rumors. Where have you heard these from? I know you said from rumors, but usually these have some origin. Was it from a local area here, or was it from a person you've heard it from?
We haven't heard it directly, but we have heard the reports.
Who gives the reports, if you do not mind me asking?
Well, there's a few people that have reported it. People that have been displaced. People that have tried to fight them and barely made it out with their lives.
The fighters. Where can we find them?
But like we said, we don't know.
Out of game. Wait. Fighters come to report this, and they've been displaced.
They've heard through the grapevine that this has happened.
Oh, I thought they said that the reports came directly from fighters. That's what I was like.
No, these are like they basically people that have survived encounters or been displaced.
And there's none in the city now? Seeking refuge?
None that they're aware of.
Ugh, great.
Essentially, this is a messenger would come to the king and queen and let them know something urgent, type of deal.
If a traveler is coming for a tavern, which tavern would you recommend, if you don't mind me asking?
And it's I guess it's a place to start, but the Sulphur Pit.
I think no matter what, we should go there first. Maybe we can find some extra information. And I'm just saying that to the rest of the party.
All right.
Is there anything else we can do for you, your majesties?
Not at the moment, no. But thank you for asking, and thank you for letting us know our friends. All right, and good luck. We're all counting on you.
Bree, do you have any means of them to message us if they need us, like a scroll or something?
Nope.
If you need to contact us, what is the best way for us to know of your need?
We shouldn't need to contact you.
Very well. Thank you so much again for your audience with you, and we will do our best when we can about the fire giants to the northwest. It may take some time, but we hope to rid them from this area.
They nod, and you are dismissed.
She will nod back and ride Ruby out.
All right, you guys have gotten a potential new lead. And I'm going to go ahead and, since it's been a while, you're all going to level up to level 7.
Woohoo!
Booyah!
Hooray! Finally!
I had everyone place in mind, but this seems decent enough.
Who's ready to take on some fire giants now?
Nope, still not ready.
Still not.
The majority of my damage is fire.
Yeah, especially since I don't even have my sword either.
That's true. We should definitely
I'm
wait till we have your sword.
Fair enough. I'm especially happy about this because it's a level 4 level up for me.
Yeah. Oh, God, I have to get that freaking place ready tomorrow for next week.
Yay! Time to redo some packed features.
You can change out 1.
Well, I get a new one for level 7, and I get to change out one.
Yes, yes.
I'm doing one that I think you may like, Ezra. Well, we'll wait for the stream to end for me to give you character sheet advice or whatever.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining us. We appreciate it, and we'll see you next week. Good night, everyone.
That gates.
Bye. Good night.